This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And I'm Gearóid.
And you're listening to Agony Rants.
Oh, welcome. Welcome, listeners, to the show where a Eurovision winner and a comedian solves your problems, heals your life, fixes your world, changes your outlook.
Do you know what I was thinking the other day?
Go on.
I was thinking if you went into the Eurovision, then we could alternate who was who in that description.
We couldn't. No, we couldn't. Because I wouldn't win.
No, I'm not a comedian. We know that.
Yeah,
I'd struggle with the tight 10. We understand that.
The podcast would just be really long. It would be really, really long.
No, people would be, yeah, okay, you're right.
It would be the encyclopedia that they changed the name.
The encyclopedia,
yeah, the encyclopedia
of
what? Of anything. It'd be like the Just a Minute quiz.
Oh.
Niamh can talk for like 90 minutes on any subject.
Tragically true.
Tragically true.
Tragically true. Hence why people love to have me in an interview. They test
yeah.
They test all their new interview ideas out on me. They'd say, Niamh, we're not really sure how we're going to shape this segment, on TV, and they'd say, or radio, and they say, we're kind of testing out. So if you come in and just ask you questions. Do you know the first question I ask them when people are interviewing me is, how long do you need the answers? Because it's an important thing to know. How long is the segment? If it's a 3-minute segment, then you have to keep your answers short. And I can do that. You're just never clear about that.
Exactly, yeah. Okay. By rights, yeah. We should give you more parameters.
Gearóid.
You're very experienced, Niamh.
Like years of it. But, you don't curtail me here. It's your own fault.
Do you know, that's what podcasting's about. It's about a long-form interview. Now, I do think you take that very literally.
I mean, that's a laugh, considering.
I know, yeah. I mean, I do. I like to chat myself.
You do. You're hardly behind the door in the chatting situation, as they say.
Well, look, Niamh, that's what we're here for. We're here. It's our dulcet tones. That's what keeps the people coming back.
I know. I'm just thinking you're looking very rested.
I don't feel rested, Niamh.
No. Have you not been on holiday?
I'm going on holiday, Niamh. I'm very excited to go on holiday. Yeah. I'm going away. I'm going away for a whole week.
Right.
I'm not talking to anyone.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Spain.
Oh, farting.
Barcelona.
Really? Getting back on a plane? I thought that annoyed you.
It does. But I do need a week away before I can get back on another plane.
Okay.
What drives me insane is when I go on a plane and then,
there's no fun at the
end. The next day I have to go on a plane again.
Yeah, I know. It's like getting a bus.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm going to go mad.
Yeah, I know.
That's why people drink in airports. It is.
It's not the only reason they drink in airports.
I think if I was absolutely blitzed,
you'd be grand.
I'd be grand in an airport. No, that's why I bought myself a little bag.
You would.
I bought myself a little bag that I can strap my passport to me. So I was like, I'll just have a couple of gin and tonics.
For a minute. Oh, right. Okay. So you don't have to worry about forgetting your bag. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. I never put it down.
This is like putting a string on your mittens.
Because I do that. You throw your passport into the tray for security. You show it to somebody.
Yeah.
Then somebody takes that and they take your phone and then you slap them.
Many times have you left an earbud behind?
I know. Yeah, I'm bad at that. But I have a little bag now. It's just you wear it on the front. I got it on Temu. Now I'm going to be honest with you.
Is it like a fanny pack, as they call it in America?
It looks like something you're supposed to put a gun in, which isn't great for an airport. But I do think that was probably what it was originally for. But I just put my passport in a roll of mints.
Lovely. A roll of mints.
Just
in case you get lucky.
My passport and my polos.
In case there's a good looking security man.
Do you know what, Niamh? I was felt up the last time. I didn't appreciate it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Because I'd left my belt on.
Well, that was a life choice.
I was just like, I just think that's a bit much.
No.
I think they are a bit much. It's like, you left your belt on, so we're going to have a good feel of your shaft. I was like, grand, yeah.
Okay.
And we're just supposed to put up with this. Anyway, Niamh, your husband has been leaving little gifts around the house.
Oh, so you're allowed to lead it and not me. Okay. So anyway.
Yeah, I'm just changing the subject.
Yeah, I know.
Go on.
So yes, it is a recent phenomenon, that I've noticed. Actually, it's probably going on a long time, but there's little gifts left everywhere. That's the way I'm viewing it now.
What sort of gifts are they?
Well, I might go into the bathroom and there could be an empty toilet roll sitting on the top of the toilet, just sitting there. just left as a gift because there's no other reason to leave it there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they've obviously gone as far as
Oh.
putting the new toilet roll on, or they've left a tin place somewhere nice for me just to lift up and put somewhere
We're
else.
on the same page.
And now I'm for a long time I was raging about it and saying feck's sake, whatever. So now I'm just looking at them as little gifts, and I go in and I say thank you for that gift that you've just left me there, and I use exactly that tone.
Oh God. Like it's
What is this thing?
You do passive aggression very well.
I
will say that.
My best friend is now listening to this and hearing you say that and is the happiest she's ever been.
No, you do. You do passive. You're very good at
not
passive.
having any messing now.
No, you
this
are.
is ridiculous.
You're very
passive aggressive.
You can be quite passive aggressive. You have a very.
Oh my gosh!
You have a very effective way. I think a very resigned tone.
Well, sometimes
like,
every
okay,
other
fine.
tone is wasted. It's wasted. I've done the rant and the raven. I've discussed it rationally, and now there's just nothing left. It's just like, is this clearly? If I don't view this as a gift that you have left behind for me, because obviously I have nothing better to do with my time than live. I mean, why are you not putting that the same place I'm going to have to put it?
I know that really bothers me because it's always like. Something is done. Like my boyfriend does this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I don't care. I'm saying it on the podcast. What he does is,
do not out him.
when
I
he
love him.
buys something,
okay.
Like when he buys something like something householdy.
Okay.
He does need a bit of affirmations. Going, well done, love. You bought a toilet duck.
Oh, okay.
Aren't you fantastic? And in order to get the affirmation, what he'll do is he'll leave it on the table.
So that you can put it away?
Yeah.
So you've noticed.
It's like, oh, look, now I know he's bought the toilet duck. Well, I guess that means I've got to buy the next toilet duck.
Oh.
And it's kind of like the kitchen table becomes this trophy cabinet for really banal things.
Love that.
Like, because I will happily say that I am overtly aggressive. and...
I can deal with that.
And difficult. I can deal with that. And not an easy person to be around a lot of the time. But so when he does that, I was like, well, I am not putting that away. It's not my job. So sometimes a toilet duck will say, we've had dinner parties.
Well, the only problem I find with
alarming centerpiece. But I just get in my head, I'm like, I'm not putting that stuff away. He's going to put it away. Yeah. And then what happens is I don't say
well
something
done.
like...
You don't say well done?
No, I don't. Because in your 40s, why is it a big thing that you buy a toilet duck? Then what I do is rather than say that, which would be easy, I was like, thank you for buying the toilet duck. Do you want to put it away? No need to leave it on the table.
Do you not know where that lives now after all the time we've lived together?
I will not mention it.
Oh.
And I will leave the toilet duck there for 6 weeks. And then one day I'll be annoyed about something else.
And then the toilet duck
will say, oh, shut up that toilet duck in the bathroom.
And does he not then think that you've actually assigned that place for that?
Yeah, he probably thinks that's where we keep the toilet duck. He's probably like, God, Gearóid wants the toilet duck on the table. But I mean, it's weird, but I love him and I'll keep the peace.
I know. I put stuff in I create places for things, right? Because that's how I need it. I need it because you know what? Do you know what's going to happen? In an hour's time, I may get a phone call asking me where that toilet duck is. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
And I need to know where that is, or at least vastly where it is, because quite frankly, I get an alarming amount of phone calls of, did you see? And not just from my husband, but from my children as well. And my second child is about to come home, right? And I love him.
Yeah.
He's not my second child, he's my youngest child, because he's in no way second. I want to be very, not that they listen to this, but I don't want any therapist. I don't want any therapist coming towards me with this shit.
Passive aggressive.
Anyway, as I was saying, he's coming home, so I have the agenda ready for the dinner, right?
Go on.
Because quite frankly, there are going to be 4 adults living in the house. And like you have 2 adults who live in your house. Would you ever? We all have our little things, but stop leaving gifts around the place for me, because quite frankly, I am not the only person. And the worst part is if I left that toilet roll there will be 10 of them by the end of the week, which is tragic.
Totally. It's always like somebody has to do the last bit.
And it's nearly always me.
Yeah. It's like, well, I'm just an incredible person. I've just changed the toilet roll.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what...
For everybody.
I don't even know that that's what's happened there. I think possibly it's just... I've changed the toilet roll.
Do you have a bin in your bathroom?
Yes, right beside the place where it's
Here's what's interesting.
what?
Sometimes a bathroom bin is too small to be functional. Right? I've noticed this myself.
Okay.
Sometimes the bathroom bin is so small that what you're wary of is if I open it now to put this in the bin, that bathroom bin could be full. And then
I'd have to do something about
I'd
it.
have to do something about it. And that's too much. That's overwhelming. Because you've got to go and look for the little bags. And then sometimes you get the little bags and you
Are they
pull out
scented?
the wrong bags and they're the big bags.
Oh.
And then what do? You can't roll a bag back up. So you're all of a sudden you've got a bag and you know where to put it.
Gearóid.
So I understand that point, which is why I don't have a bathroom bin. Which, yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to get into like the psyche of somebody that's just...
I don't.
And obviously, if they're changing a toilet roll, they maybe have had a poo, and that can be a very emotional time.
Well, I do know that. Okay, I'm not going to. We'll
There could
just
be-
leave that where
that
that
could be
is.
that could be a very difficult.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And the bin could be too much for them. So I'm just saying.
Is this you trying to convince me that it's okay that I have to do all
Niamh,
that?
all I'm doing is I'm just teasing out the problem.
I know you're trying
as we do.
You're
on
playing
Like Any
devils.
Rant.
You're trying devil's
advocate.
advocate.
So tell me, what size is your bathroom bin?
It's a reasonable size, but it's not as. It's one of the small bins, of
You
course.
see, that could be the problem.
But it has a pedal and all. You don't necessarily have to be lifting it up or anything.
But Niamh, nothing is worse than you hit the pedal on it and then all of a sudden another toilet roll rolls out and then you're like, oh, good God.
Believe me, there's no other toilet roll in there because I will recycle it or I'll put it in the bin, but not necessarily the bin that's beside it.
I do think a bathroom bin can be quite anxiety inducing.
Do you want me to get rid of it? See if it improves.
Do you know what? I'd say what to do is put a bin bag on the back of the door. Try it for a week and see what happens.
Then I'd be looking at this ugly bin bag on the back
know,
of the
but
door.
but at least then we know the problem. And if the problem is solved, then it's like, okay, the bathroom bin's too small.
We have lived
We're gonna get a
together
bigger
for
bathroom bin.
27 years, and let me tell you something for nothing. Putting a bin bag on the back of the door, even my passive-aggressive conversation with him is not changing anything. It just relieves a little something in me to be able to say it. I don't know what it is. It's just these little gifts left everywhere. I mean, to be fair, I have my little idiosyncrasies. I have, like, literally a pile of papers. It upsets him. And then, just to annoy him sometimes...
And what's in the papers?
Well, just, important papers, things that needs to dealt with. I'm just funny. I find it very hard to, as a self-employed person, you find it very hard to part with any piece of paper. For fear. So I have this little pile of papers that I'm obviously working on or doing things, and they exist. And then sometimes I'll make piles. When I'm tidying up, I just put them all in a pile. So that's my work stuff, and I put it in a pile, and then I don't pile them up perfectly. So just to annoy him, really, I put something heavier on the top, or slightly bigger that might fall over.
Oh,
or I tip a picture.
Again, a master of passive aggression.
And then I tip a picture occasionally just offline. That keeps him going for a while. Listen, if he wants to leave me gifts, I say.
I think, right, I do think I tried this thing because little piles of paper drives me insane, right?
Okay.
And I've loads of them.
I'm a list maker, so there's always
You see,
lists.
I have so much, it's so bad. Oh my God, if you saw my office, you would just die. But I started to do this thing a few years ago, and it does work when I do it, but I'm out of the habit of it now.
What is it now?
It's when you get post,
Oh, yeah?
you just touch it once.
Put it in the bin.
No. So like as soon as you get it
Yeah.
and something's to be done, you pay the bill or you log on and do whatever,
Yeah.
So, and while it's still in your hand, it's like, don't open the post until you're ready to do something with it. And then when you
Sure.
do it, and then you throw the letter in the bin. Like, if you can. Or you file it
You
away.
repurpose it.
Yeah, but it doesn't go into a pile. You don't open it and go, what's this? And then you're like, oh, I'll deal with that tomorrow. Because then you've got a pile.
Yeah.
And it does work. It does work, Niamh. Because
Clearly.
even I got in the car and my boyfriend was driving me from the airport and he was like, oh, your insurance disc is there. And I was like, no, I'll deal with that when I'm ready. I didn't touch it. I was like, don't touch it yet.
Well done, you.
Yeah. Now,
I
that
used to be-
said, I will be stopped by the guards in 2 weeks' time. They want to know why I don't have an insurance disc.
Because you haven't done
It's
it.
not without its pitfalls, Niamh.
You have to touch it.
You do have to touch it, and you do. It doesn't mean that you still have to do things. Like,
I know.
you have to be an adult.
Is it bad of me now that I'm at the point now with these little gifts that I'm looking at them going, it's almost an affectionate thing now.
Like, what else would he leave you?
Well, it's a lot of cans and things. Lately it's stuff like that. Or maybe he has lots of different kinds of gloves for things. Now, so far, it's nothing for getting rid of dead bodies or anything like that. Nothing like that.
Gloves.
You know, his gloves for, cycling, gloves for, back gardening. I don't know, all the other things he does. He just seems to have a lot of gloves. And I find them in many places. So I tried to make a box for gloves so that I just put all the gloves in there. Every time I find them, I just put them in the box. And inevitably, I will find them sequestered around the house somewhere. And I find it really stressful because he never finds the gloves. And then, and I go, can you not just put them in the box? I like when things go back in the place that they belong. They don't have to be in there all the time. It's not like I have to be pristine all the time. And then there's another thing. On the sofa, I feel like this is like...
No, yeah,
I'm in now.
I feel you're going through something.
Okay, on the sofa.
You're clearing a blockage.
The pillows go a certain way. So what I do is before I go to bed at night, I'll fix those pillows, right?
Of course.
In the way they're supposed to. Because there's something lovely about coming into the room the way it should be. And that's not a big thing. I don't think it's a big thing.
No, it's not a big thing at all. Niamh.
So I may leave him behind watching a bit of TV or whatever, and then he'll come up and he'll have piled the pillows up in the way that he likes, which is basically all around him so that he can sleep downstairs. And then I come down in the morning, the pillows are all over the place. I don't mind him moving the pillows where he wants, but he should return them to where they belong.
Sounds like you need to get out of the house, Niamh.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to people who have real problems.
It sounds like now you need a little project. That's what you need now, Niamh. little something.
Something to keep me out of the house.
Yeah, something to...
challenge me, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Fantastic.
No,
Wonderful.
no.
Niamh, we have problems. We have problems from people who have serious problems.
Who actually have problems.
Who are probably sitting there bawling their eyes out and going, I cannot believe she hasn't read my problem yet and she's talking about her
I think it's
couch cushions.
Okay. Maybe nobody will relate, but it's a thing. Okay.
We are pausing for a moment to remind you that Agony Rants is part of the Head Stuff podcast network. If you would like to support Agony Rants, you can do so by going to headstuffpodcast.com and pledging a monthly amount, selecting us as 100% of your pledge. Don't 100%. Give any of that money to anyone else.
I mean, you'll still get their content, but
you'll still get their content.
But we need your money.
We want your money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 100% of your money goes to Agony Rants, the show you are currently listening to. And in return for that, you will get bonus content from everybody, including the show that we're cross-promoting this week. We have no idea what it is,
Never.
But it's always good.
They don't trust us with that information.
Always good. Also, did you know that A Thief Baby Tribe?
Yes, love them.
They're doing a live show.
When are they doing that?
I don't know.
Okay.
But it's happening.
Okay. Well, we should need to keep an eye out.
And there might be an ad for it here. If there is, make sure you go. It's in September, I think.
Love that.
Okay, I'm going to read this one.
Okay.
Dear Gearóid and Niamh, please don't use my real name. Call me any male name, maybe a hot name.
Oh, what's a hot name for you?
Oh, we call him Mario.
Really?
I always think Mario's a hot person.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you play Mario Kart thinking that?
No, I was thinking Mario Lopez in Saved by the Bell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did you ever see him on Instagram?
Mario Lopez. Which one is he?
He's the one that was in Saved by the Bell, the hot one.
Yeah.
Him and his wife, they do these TikToks.
Okay, but is he not in another series? No, I'm trying to think what he's in. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, they're always doing like TikToks and dancing together. I mean, it's, it looks a bit bipolar to me now.
Okay.
But
right.
It just... Yeah.
I'll take your Mario. It wouldn't really excite me, but I'll take it. Go on anyway.
I've been listening to the podcast every week since you first started, and I love what you do. And I've never thought I'd be writing in, but here we are. Mm-hmm. Nearly 2 years ago, I moved from Ireland to Sydney. Best decision of my life. I'm 25, have great mates, sunshine, and a tan that's about 70% freckles.
Okay, he's definitely not a Mario, right?
No, there's Seamus vibes here already.
Yeah, but I love a Seamus me.
Last November, I went on holiday and met a man from the UK.
Well, hello.
Mm-hmm. He's mid-30s, mid-divorce, and apparently midlife crisis. So what age is this person? 25. Okay. We got on well, stayed in touch, and a few months later went on another trip together in the US. 1, 2, skip a few. He's living in Sydney.
Okay.
Okay, now skip a few. You're skipping a lot.
Okay, come on.
But anyway, for the record, this friendship is completely platonic. Is it? Hell. We've never so much as kissed. As much as my friends want me to have a holiday romance, it was never on the cards. Now that they've spent some time with him, they're relieved.
Oh.
He claims he was always planning to move here, but I'm not convinced. He knows nobody else. I got him a job at my gym, and now he's latched onto me. God.
Oh, dear.
I ignored the early amber flags, which turned out to be red flags wearing a dodgy fake tan.
Okay.
He's relentlessly negative. Oh, no, I can't handle that.
No.
Every sentence begins with back home or at my old gym. Oh, God.
I want to slap him already.
I get that moving across the world is hard. I did the same thing 18 months ago, but it's clear that he's just a professional moaner. He's complained about my friends to me and even to their faces, once for ordering what he thought was too much food.
Ugh.
Oh, God, he sounds awful. When I said I might change my hairstyle, he said it would be tragic.
What is this?
Now, listen, maybe a perm would be tragic, but that's neither here nor there.
I don't know. It's very popular now.
That sounds awful.
Go on.
He's been openly rude to people serving us in cafes and restaurants.
Oh.
I'll chat to a barista or waiter, and the other day he actually asked me in front of them why I bother.
Oh, my God. Slap him.
Oh, God, he sounds awful.
Slap him.
My friends think he's rude. I find him exhausting. He's less Bondi sunshine and more permanent rain cloud.
Oh, Jesus.
This is a very flowery letter.
Yeah.
I want to cut him loose, but I can't shake the feeling he partly came here for me, which I told him not to do. Sometimes I wish we'd start dating because then at least I'd know how to dump him. So how do you break up with a friend? Yours desperately, Anonymous.
Well, Mario. Okay.
I feel like the time to break up with him was before he moved to Australia.
Yeah, but you see, sometimes people are different on holidays when it's just you and him. Do you know what I mean? If this is like this holiday friends, you meet random people on holidays and you know, they say, oh, we must meet, and you have a lovely time because you're limited in your time together, or it's limited where it is you are. And it's an altered state of being. And then suddenly you come into your real life and you're thinking, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, so this is what this is. This is like a holiday romance, actually.
Yeah.
And basically you've made the mistake of inviting them into your world.
So nothing has happened between these two?
Yeah, apparently. But I'm going to say this, right? You are in no way responsible for this person. Tell him he's rude.
That is a really good point because I'm not hearing any resistance to his behaviour.
Who is it? Who is he to you? Seriously, Who is he? You don't feel responsible. It was his decision to come to Sydney. You were very clear. Don't move because of you. You may have asked him to come, right? And you're probably extolling the virtues because you love where you live. But actually, tell him he's been a downer and tell him to feck off if he can't get himself in a better place.
I feel that when you're with somebody like that, right? Like, let's tease it out a bit.
Okay.
So you're talking to a barista and then he says, why do you bother?
Because...
So what was your response to that? Like, did you laugh? Because if you laugh, you're kind of complicit and that makes him think he's just being funny. Or did you go quiet? And if you go quiet, that means you should have said, come here, would you stop being so rude?
Or you say, well, why don't you? You know, just ask.
Yeah, why don't you talk to them?
Why not?
I feel like you're not fighting your corner here. And I want to know why you're not fighting your corner.
It's possible also you're not being yourself around them. Maybe you're just a kind person and you kind of give people Bibles.
I think this person fancies them.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
You think Mario's thinking maybe?
She says, I went on holiday and met a man from the UK.
She? He? No?
Oh, I don't know if it's a he or a she. Oh, hang on.
Any male name?
Let's have
it's definitely a bloke.
Let's have a
No
little...
woman is going to ask you to think of
male. Oh, it's male. Okay, yeah, of course.
A hot male name.
Okay, so...
You think he fancies him?
I think he fancies him. Because he said, I went on holiday and I met a man from the UK. What does I met a man from the UK mean?
Well, it basically means is you didn't meet them just to be friends.
No.
You had hopes, I'd say.
We've never so much as kissed. So why? What's the connection?
The connection is that you met this person, you became friendly with them, you did a couple of trips, you kept in touch. Long distance is always very alluring. And then the next thing you know, the reality of living with this person in your life, not living, are they living in the same place as you? Doesn't sound like it.
Doesn't sound like it, but I feel like what happened is your man moved to Sydney and reached out to him. Now, I think what's happening is, right?
Yeah.
That you had a little thing for this guy, treated him nicely, and he saw an opportunity there. He's getting out of something. He's a bit, all over the shop. And he was like, oh, I'll pursue this. But then he pursued you over to Sydney. And I think what he's doing now is he's waiting for you to make the next move. But you need to make it clear you're not making the next move.
Yeah.
You may even think, oh no, our friendship is just platonic. But I think what you need to do is you need to be really clear. Yeah, this is just platonic.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
Yeah. So I think what you should do is maybe say you're dating somebody, just see how he reacts.
Oh.
And then I think anything that you feel in front of this man,
Oh, you need to say it.
you need to say.
You
So
have no
if you're annoyed at him,
responsibility.
you're like, what the hell was that? That's like,
Yeah, you have no responsibility.
yeah, that person serving us is also a human being.
I mean, you might give eyeballs to your friends.
Yeah.
You know, if you were being rude, I wouldn't, say anything.
You wouldn't?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, of course I would.
You would.
I'd give you that passive aggressive thing,
Yeah.
I was like, did you really mean that? Is
Like,
that-
did you really
is
mean
that-
to say it to that person?
Is that how you saw that going?
Yeah, it would be Robbie around the corner.
Yeah, Robbie. Well, we haven't
Yeah.
seen him for a
We
bit.
haven't seen him in ages.
I know, he's very quiet the last time. You must have been rude to him the last
I
time.
think he was on holidays, wasn't he? I think you, for some reason, I think your block about doing something about this is, why are you
I think he feels
not
responsible.
reacting the way you want to?
I think he feels responsible.
But it's not your responsibility.
No,
If
he's nothing to
somebody
you.
moves now,
No friend,
what could
no
have
friend
happened, and he
moves.
might not be admitting this,
Oh, right, okay.
is that you could have been all flirty, batting your
Oh.
eyelashes, and all of a sudden he comes to Sydney, and then you're like, actually, I'm not interested.
He's not.
If you did, it's not a great thing to do,
No.
but like that doesn't mean that you've got to spend the rest of your days like
Enduring.
following around and being absolutely mortified by his behaviour.
No.
I just think make it clear that you are going in a different direction to this man, and also when he's a dick, call him out and being a dick.
Oh, definitely call him out on that. You don't
Yeah.
have to put up with that. And certainly, the one thing I would say, if anyone was dissing my friends, I'd have something to say about it. Cheeky bastard.
Yeah, that's really weird. Like
I would not let that pass.
that's what makes me
Only I get to diss my friends. Do you understand me? Like, that's
Yeah.
not the way forward.
say she burns me to the ground when I'm not there.
Never. I only say lovely things about you.
But I would say, Niamh, that
No, it's true.
there's some reason that you have allowed him to talk about your friends like that. What is the
Yeah.
reason for this?
Yeah.
If you fancy him, you fancy him, and you're like, oh, I fancy someone that's a bit of a dick, so I'm doing nothing about it. But if that's the case, you need to like cut it off.
You
here.
need to draw a line in the sand.
Yeah,
In the Bondi sand.
yeah.
I have a question though.
Go on.
The burning question is, did he get the perm?
Yeah, what was the hairstyle?
Now, to be fair, Australians, they have that kind of permy, curly look sometimes, don't they?
You see, when you go on a little holiday like that, you only go to the other side of the world, you kind of reinvent yourself a little
do a
bit.
little bit.
You know, and that's what you're there to do. The last thing you need is somebody like, that's a bit tragic.
He's not on holiday though.
No, he's
He's-
running away from something.
He's living.
Yeah.
Mario.
And also, how badly does he feel about it? No, but he's doing a year away. Do you know what I mean? Like, how badly must that other guy feel about himself?
Okay, well, I hope the perm's worked out well. And for God's sake, do not put up with that kind of
No,
behaviour.
don't put up with him anymore. He sounds awful.
He's an arse. Don't. And it might be a reason he's an arse. Maybe he's hurting, but that's not your problem. You are not responsible for this person. He made his own choice to come, unless you made it very obvious that you wanted him there.
Listen, I think it's fair to say he was batting his eyes.
But even then, it doesn't mean that you have to be with them. You just have to be saying, look, if we're going to make any chance of this, you need to fucking shape up. Excuse my French. But I am like, don't accept that kind of behaviour and do not let him diss your friends.
He's also older than him.
Yeah. So?
I don't want to cast aspersions.
Okay, come on then. Be very careful here because I'm older than you, right? But
I
anyway,
don't want to cast aspersions, but I
Which
feel
way
that
is
like
this?
what may have happened here.
Which way is this?
I feel like I'm wondering. I'm just wondering, and like this is
Just throw it out there.
Just throwing it out there. Could there have been did Mario go for a little sugar daddy situation that's gone a bit real?
Yeah, well, if he had to get him the job, there'd be no sugar daddy situation.
Forgot about that.
Okay, just saying.
Sorry, Mario.
I think it's very
Yeah, I
unfair.
know. Look, you need to just cop
I
on
suspect
here.
he would be. I suspect you're probably right. Mario probably thought there was a potential, and then he sees him in the real world. Because sometimes on holidays people are different, and the circumstances are different.
Yeah, you could settle for anything if you're sitting around all day.
Might be the only other English speaker in the world, but I'm just saying. you know, you are in no way responsible. This person made the decision, and unless you were proposing marriage, I don't think there's any more responsibility.
Exactly.
Don't put up with that bad behaviour. You know, I hate that. Give out to him. Give out to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Well, I hope that helps Mario. And I think if it was me, I'd have picked a different name. Anyway, go on. From Louise, apparently. Huge fan of the podcast. You two absolute rays of sunshine. I'm not sure whether this falls under the category of a funny story about one of the podcast hosts or can be classed as an actual problem. I'll let you both decide. Now, I'm going to be honest. I was with very severe trepidation going into this one, but now I'm delighted because it's about
Oh my
you.
God, shit. Why didn't I read this?
When I was 12, my older sister was in a musical with Gearóid. When I got the playbill, I saw his headshot and holy God, he was absolute image of a 17-year-old local lad from the town that I fancied so much it was practically a medical condition. So I did the normal healthy thing and cut Gearóid's picture out of the playbill and put it in my little Velcro wallet. And carried him around for a whole year. Oh, this is the gift that keeps on giving, Louise. You are now my new favourite person. Yep, Gearóid was my secret wallet boyfriend. It was a confusing time for me. I distinctly remember hearing Kate Bush's This Woman's Work on the radio in the car and staring lovingly through the little plastic window at an unknowing Gearóid's face.
Who is this person?
Just to say that I'm still a huge fan, but now in my 30s, I can safely say I've moved on romantically. Plus,
Thank God.
But sure, she could be good looking.
No, but I mean, like, she's stuck with me.
Aw, Gearóid. Anybody be lucky to have you. Plus, you're in a loving, committed relationship with a man, so there's that.
Yeah, that's significant.
As am I. Oh, yeah, with a man. Okay. So I've learned to let it go. So I suppose it's an email to say you're still only gorgeous, but I'm telling you that now confidently in a platonic and admirable way. Niamh's only gorgeous as well, and I'm sure had I swung the other way, she would have been in my wallet instead. Sorry.
Of course, Niamh.
Oh,
of course.
Thanks, Louise. Listen, you don't have to have me in the wallet. It's enough you had Gearóid in it. Anyways, Gearóid, thanks for the laughs and memories and being the only man I'd ever let that close to my money. Oh my God, I love this girl. I'm signing off now at the risk of embarrassing myself and my sister any further. I'm definitely not telling you who she is, the poor woman. Please don't read out my surname. I'm definitely not telling you who she is. Oh, sorry. She'll keel over with embarrassment. On the other hand, am I beyond help? No, because you came to your senses, Louise.
Thank God. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
You didn't read that. I had a moment when I started reading it.
This is a big lesson, I have to say, for me.
No, but I'm glad you didn't read it.
I'm looking at the surname.
Oh, there's so much more funny here. Now, I just want to say for the record, people, that, Gearóid and I put a lot of thought into our answers.
We do, but I feel like just this week we were a little bit...
Well, you were at Edinburgh.
I was in Edinburgh, yeah. But you know what's weird? I do think I have a very generic face. I do. I think it's very,
Do you?
Yeah, I was at the bar at the Underbelly yesterday.
Okay.
And when I was at the bar, these two men were looking at me, right? And I was like...
They were looking at you?
Yeah, they were just like staring at me and I was like, well, still got it.
Naturally.
And then I looked, I was ordering my drink and I looked and then they were both still looking at me and I was like, now it's weird. And then I was like, hey, how's it going? Because I was just like, please stop looking at me. And I thought they recognised me, but they didn't. They were just like, well, we were just talking about how much you look like one of our friends.
Okay. Did they show a photo of you, of this friend?
No.
As proof?
Maybe because I just moved away really quickly.
Are you sure that wasn't a line?
Because I was about to be like, yes, you can have a selfie. And I'm burned. I've been in situations where I've done that. Did I tell you about the time I did that in RTE?
What? No. Well, you might have. What one is it now? Come on, tell me.
The worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Oh my God, tell me.
I was waiting to do Ray Darcy.
Oh.
As
in the show?
The show, yeah. I was waiting to... Someone else was having a go and I was like, I'll just get in the queue.
Oh my God.
No, I was waiting to do Ray Darcy show and I was outside and then this woman who was on the show, she came...
Oh no.
God, that's so embarrassing.
Oh no, what did she say?
She came out from doing her slot and then she just said, oh, hey, Gearóid, how are you? And I was like, oh, good. And she said, can you take a picture? And I was like, so I was like, of course, absolutely. Oh, no problem. And then
She wanted a
she gave me
photo.
the phone and I like put my arm around her. And then she's like, oh no, I meant just in front of the RTE sign. And I was like, I am so embarrassed.
No, why are you embarrassed?
I was just so embarrassed.
I mean, I don't see how somebody doesn't stand beside you and say, I want nothing but photographs with
I
you.
was mortified, Niamh. Also, I got to be honest, if somebody had done that to me, like, if I'd done that to somebody else, I would have just been like, oh, thanks so much. Would you take one on my own just for Instagram, yourself?
Yeah.
But no, she burned me to the ground.
Okay.
She was quite happy to do that. And then I went in, I was like, oh, well, this is a funny start to the interview. And I went in and I told the story and then he just looked at me blankly.
Oh.
I was like, well,
Was he
this has been just such a great day.
So you thought it was funny.
I thought it was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. And I still think it's hilarious.
It is funny.
But yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes some people don't listen to you. You tell something that's really funny and they just talk over it as if they haven't heard it.
I know, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about, Niamh. As discussed, I'm aware you're passive aggressive.
Just leave that there.
Oh yeah, I know that happens, Niamh. Oh yeah. What a world, Niamh, that we live in.
You may be witnessing the end of Agony Ramsey.
No, I
Except we love each other so
no,
much.
I'm just like, that's so funny. The listener will laugh. They don't need me to laugh at that.
Sorry, I'm gone.
It's like, that's grand, Niamh.
No.
That's grand.
No, but it is difficult. I mean, I can't believe that this. Are you not delighted that Louise had your photo in near her money? I'm
I
delighted.
think it's so sweet. I think that is so cute. I really wish I knew what musical it was.
But look, you were the same apparently as a 17-year-old she mentioned, but she didn't say, well.
And do you know what as well? My headshot when I was a kid, I went to this
What was
place.
your headshot?
It was awful.
You had a proper headshot? Like
I had a proper headshot when I was doing musicals, yeah. And I went to, do you remember that place that used to, they'd bring you in and they would like do you up. It was mainly a women's thing, but they would do men as well for headshots. So you went in and like literally all they did was put, like you got one photograph out of the whole thing.
Oh, I know.
And you went in and they like put gel in your hair and then, but then they took a before and after. And they would have like all these photographs.
Oh,
of,
like a makeover?
Yeah, but the women, it was always more spectacular because there was the hair and the makeup.
Was it like boudoir?
Yeah, it was boudoir photography. Yeah, people were. Yeah, you went in and they were in their jeggings, and then
I was
all
just
of a
going
sudden
to say, did you have to wear like fishnet stockings or something? Was that in
No,
your
I
headshot?
remember it was but I remember it was really like photograph. I think my mom still has a photograph.
Oh, please
like
show it
it's
to me.
bananas.
I wanna
like
see
it's
it.
really like there's all like soft fabrics in the background. I look like a 22-year-old advertising tights. Like,
Did you get a lot of work out of it?
no, I didn't get any work. Do you know what I didn't get out of it? I got the. Actually, yeah, I was in the Heineken rugby ad.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you must have looked
because
a
I was
bit
a
rough.
rugby boy.
Were you
Rugby boy, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what I had to do. I had to say rugby's brilliant or something.
did you?
Yeah,
God, how
in
did I not?
RTE, it was green screen.
Did I ever see that?
I never
ad?
saw it.
Oh well, maybe
I
it doesn't
never
check
saw
out.
it.
Maybe it didn't
No.
make the cut.
Well, they paid me.
Well, that's all.
That's
that
all that
matters.
matters.
That's all that matters.
And I was also in. What was the other ad I was in? I was in a Godfather's Pizza ad.
Get away!
Yeah.
I didn't
And
know
it
you
was
were
like,
in that.
Yeah, I got pushed. Actually, it's quite embarrassing. I got pushed into a freezer. So I was like looking for pizza. I was reaching into the pizza and I was leaning down to get pizza out. And then the Godfather, who was like Godfather's Pizza, just like pushed me in
Oh.
into the freezer. I remember we had to film it in a Super Value. And
I did not know this happened in your life.
I got well paid.
How did I not
Yeah,
know?
I got
about
like
it?
a grand or something.
Did you have something to say? Did you have to speak? In that?
No, I just had to get thrown into a freezer and then just pop my head up and go, what the hell was that?
Every time I see an extra in a movie, I think, well, they're getting paid for that day. That's nice. And then if they get a line, I say, oh, they got extra money. That's
Special extra.
Extra money.
Yeah. I was in...
Part of me thinks I could make a very good special extra.
No, Niamh. No. No.
I'd be amazing.
No, it's too low level for you, Niamh.
Oh my God.
Oh, no, it is. Yeah, no, we couldn't allow that.
You see when they were going to do, was it Vikings or something? They were looking for redheads.
Were they?
Yeah.
You'd have been great in Vikings.
What would I have done?
You could have been a barmaid.
In the background.
Giving them their
wench.
a goblet full of mead.
No, a goblet full of Niamh. No, definitely not a wench. I wouldn't have made a wench, but I might have, washing the clothes in the background or something, maybe.
Yeah, you could do the mangling.
Yeah.
I was an extra in a Pierce Brosnan film.
Were you?
Yeah, with Juliana Margulies.
Okay, was that
That was your one from The Good Wife.
I know who you're talking about, yeah.
And they, I was in the court. It was called Evelyn. You know the film Evelyn?
Okay,
It was made here. And I was an extra in it for weeks because it was a courtroom scene.
Excellent.
Yeah, so, and I remember I had a little part, but then it just went away, I think.
Yeah, it can happen.
It was like you had to pretend to be, I think I was supposed to be somebody's daughter or somebody's son. But I found photographs that recently, and I had these like 1920s clothes.
Did you get like a photo with Pierce?
No, but he was making out with Juliana Margulies, like in the courtroom scene. There was the big kissing scene, and we were all supposed to be clapping and going wild.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not real life, like. You
no,
weren't spilling something.
No.
You were not like breaking up.
But Juliana Margulies, she was kind of. They were both a bit weird. I'm going to be honest. Now I know they were the stars and everything.
What do you mean weird?
I don't know. It was just I didn't believe any chemistry between the two of them.
Oh well.
I kind of thought they hated each other, to be honest.
Well, it's just another day in the office, isn't it, for them?
Yeah,
even with the kissing.
I remember when they did the kissing scene. She was like, "Oh, I'm going to need another take." As in I really enjoyed that, but nobody believed for a second she did, and they didn't do another take.
So you saying she isn't a good actress?
I just got a vibe.
Yeah,
you only got a vibe.
Yeah, but what's the age difference between those two?
It's significant, I think.
I think it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, she was.
So
and I think he was supposed to play some sort of like hapless alcoholic.
It's a bit like kissing your dad. Like it was. No.
Also, I don't think it would be a nice experience to kiss Juliana Margulies.
Why? Well, she's a woman. You wouldn't be overly keen on that concept.
That. But I also think there's just something about her. I don't know what it is. She strikes me as a very cold person.
Right.
I can't put my finger on it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I've never met her.
And also, I think she might have a tash.
Oh, well.
She looks like she has a tash.
Yeah, speaking as a woman who is her shoot at the best of times, I'm not going to get on board in that one. But I'm telling you, you can't go there with the dash situation.
There's just something about her. She just comes across as really, like, the way Julia Roberts, right? Mm-hmm. The thing about Julia Roberts, like when she smiles, she kind of lights up. There's kind of like she lights up
from inside. Yeah.
Yeah, there's just something about her. And then Juliana Margulies, there's kind of like even when she smiles, there's like I've seen dead people look in her eyes. Do you know what I mean?
I bet Louise is currently delighted she didn't go out with you.
I'm so sorry, Louise.
In case you were talking like that about her and her moustache.
Do you know what I would love from Louise? I would love to know who her sister was and what musical it was. And B, I would really love to know what the other person looked like that you thought I looked like.
Oh, yeah. Well, we definitely want that.
Because it's never good.
Like back in the day.
It's never good.
Yeah, but
whenever I'm compared to somebody and they show me who I think I look like, I'm always just horrified. Always always horrified. No matter what age I've been, when people said like, "Oh, you look like him," and I would be like, "What?"
I know. I don't get that often, to be fair.
No, you're very unique looking though.
No, I'm not.
No, you are because you've got like a Spanish vibe. You do. You've got Spanish person.
Are you saying that because I pretended that I was Spanish when I was 7?
But also, I can see why. Because Aoife, your sister, also has a Spanish vibe.
Yeah, she does.
You have a Spanish vibe. You've got kind of like sallowy sort of skin.
Yeah, well.
And you've got the red hair. Totally natural, 100%. And anyone that questions it is a traitor. And completely unpatriotic.
Depending on the cycle. Yeah.
You've got the brown eyes.
I have. Yeah. Who knew?
You look great, Niamh.
Thank you.
No, people don't look at you and think.
No, sometimes they think I'm Mary Coughlin, which I'm okay with. She's a little older than me, but that's okay.
A little older?
Yeah, she is.
She's about 30 years older than you.
No, she's not.
What age is Mary
I
Coughlin?
think she must be in her 60s, but sure, I'm approaching.
Yeah, but Niamh, you've got a young soul, Niamh.
I have
And Mary
many
Coughlin
things.
has an old soul.
Oh, she's amazing though.
Very unfortunate.
Love her.
I know
you know,
she's grand, yeah.
But it's amazing. The red hair is a definite. People tend to still recognise me from that. I mean, it was.
Of course they do.
I was in a bank and I had to do a selfie because I was applying for an account. And
Did you?
This girl's a Eurovision fan. She opened the door and the noise she made was magnificent.
What was the bank?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's people's privacy.
People's-
Yeah, people that have a mental health crisis
Yeah,
in
we
public. You
don't want
don't want to shame them on the podcast.
Well, it was very lovely, actually.
That's lovely.
It is
That is
lovely.
lovely.
Imagine being a household name like that, at least in a bank, anyway.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I know,
I
it's
think it's lovely.
lovely. It is.
That's what I thought I was. And those
I
two
mean-
lads said I looked like one of their mates.
No. I think that's what happens though when you're kind of well known, but you're not massively famous, right? So I've never been. Well, I was briefly massively famous,
You're still famous,
but
Niamh.
you know what I mean. When somebody recognises you, and they go, "I know your face," and you can see them walking around looking at you. You know, they're looking at you, going, "I know you."
No, I think you are one of those people that if people saw you, they would know who you are. They know how. I don't think people go,
Do you know-
I know her from somewhere.
I think sometimes they're a bit confused to find me where I am. So, like, you know, in a shop or something.
Yeah,
Do you know, maybe they're not expecting to see me there. I don't know. Anyway,
but like you go to Spar like everybody else.
I do.
You put your
As
pants
a matter
on
of fact-
one leg at a time.
As a matter of fact, I go wherever the vouchers bring me for the shopping.
She's a woman that follows the club card.
Louise, this is nothing. I mean, you had no problem to
Well,
solve.
there's no
but
problem to solve, but
you
like,
definitely brought joy
this
to
is-
my life.
This is, I have to say, this is a lesson to me now because
You will never not read.
I will never.
Do you
not
know the
read
best part
emails
is
again.
you actually sent me this brief, so you literally copied that in.
I just copied and pasted. I went into the email and just copy paste.
And he literally sent it to me while I was in the toilet. That's when I got it on my email in the podcast studio. So I just want to say,
I know I've been busy.
yeah, I know you've been busy, been
I've been
fabulous.
remiss.
I'm very excited
been
about this
remiss.
new show. Have you thought about your name first yet?
Oh, I have.
Okay.
But here's the thing: I don't think I'm going to do this show.
Oh, why not?
I think it's done now. I think it was just a one-off. I think
Can
it
I
was
not-
a few weeks.
But what if I want to see it?
I know, yeah, it's done. I did think about that last night because I did my last show of it last night, and I was like, I do think that's done, even though it's short. I don't know if I would be interested in bringing it back.
Well, you might probably bring parts of it to a new show.
Yeah, but it's a lovely show. It was called No Pressure, but that was just about it being a work in progress.
Do you think, like, in a way, sometimes a little reset like that is nice?
Yeah, it was just a new hour, and mostly it was about Boots dying and a bit about Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
And I think if I ever do it again, I think I would call it Service Animal or
Okay.
Animal. One or the other. But yeah, it was lovely. Like, it was really nice because all the stories about Boots are really funny.
Would you not do one show so
But
I can
really
come and
sad.
see it?
Yeah, maybe I might. I did think about it. I said to my agent, she was like, would you do a night in Dublin and then film it maybe?
That would be amazing.
Maybe.
You should.
Not sure if I could be arsed.
I feel a little sad that I haven't seen it.
Yeah, well, it's lovely and it's a nice. Yeah, it was a really nice show. I really liked doing it, and I really liked.
Okay.
I felt
It was like therapy.
it was like therapy.
Yeah.
It was actually like therapy because I felt like I was very sad when I went to Edinburgh. But then the more I did it every day, I just felt. No.
Do you know what I was thinking actually while you were away? And this is an aside the point, and I don't know if this is necessary for this podcast, but I'm going to say, I wondered, was it better that Boots had passed before you went than worrying him the whole time?
Yeah, that would have
worrying
been
about her
awful.
the whole time you were away.
That would have been awful.
That would have been really hard.
Excuse me.
Straight on the
I haven't
Gaviscon,
eaten.
darling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, listen.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I really love the show. I think it's the funniest show I've ever written, and it
for you.
also is a show with a very strong theme.
Excellent. Well, I'm looking forward to what show you write next, but definitely if you're doing the show, let me know. I'll come.
Oh, we will.
Okay. But listeners, that was actually a conversation we could have had just for
Yeah, that
ourselves.
was not for the podcast.
We haven't seen each other in a couple
We
of
haven't
weeks.
seen each other in ages.
That's very important.
It's been so nice to chat to you. Thank you so much for listening. agonyrant@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. We would love to hear from you. And we will be back on the free feed next
will.
week.
Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.